Danielle joins us now with the first look at the weather. Some clouds moved in this afternoon, and I guess that's the beginning of a cooling trend?
Oh, absolutely. So just to talk about today, 23 degrees has been our high so far today, which is quite a difference from the high we had in Calgary yesterday that was record-breaking when we got to 31.8. So we're already starting this cool down, and we'll cool down further for tomorrow and likely only get into the teens for our daytime high. This cold front is rolling through. That's sparking up these showers and some thunderstorm activity as well. And then we're looking at that widespread longer-term rainfall that will last for tomorrow morning. So 23 degrees right now. At times, we'll get gusts up to 40 kilometers per hour. Your 24-hour forecast brought to you by 5th Avenue Volkswagen, where you can win your ride. See dealer for details or visit 5thavvw.com. Okay, so we have the potential for thunderstorm activity in Calgary for the next, I'd say, hour or two, and then just isolated showers that will happen at times even through the overnight hours. In the morning, it could be quite heavy at times, a little more consistent, then break apart in the afternoon, but then we also get into a chance of thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. 18 degrees will be our high. More details coming up, Ian.
Okay, Danielle, we have the possibility of showers not just tonight, but also tomorrow, too.
Yeah, and cooling temperatures, so it will cool even further. And we were talking about today being a beautiful day if you have kids to take them to the Stampede, for example, because you're not dealing with that excessive heat. Some cloud cover, but it's warm enough. Kind of temperatures just right for today. We had a few isolated sprinkles out there. We even had a non-severe thunderstorm in the south end of the city earlier. And we have the potential for that as well over these next couple of hours. Okay, looking at current temperatures, 23 at the airport, 22 downtown, 19 in Bragg Creek, and 21 over in Strathmore. Get your daily dose of greens at Serenity Golf Club, just 20 minutes east of Calgary. And yes, it was a lovely day for golfing as well, if you don't like the excessive heat. That excessive heat did stick around for that extra day, like we did talk about as well, for the southeast corner, where all of these communities still got into the 30s. So record-breaking heat in many parts of southern Alberta, Calgary included yesterday, but that cooler air is really starting to filter in as the cold front moves towards the south. So we've already dropped in Calgary. We have had some isolated showers in Calgary. The cold front sparking up some thunderstorm activity as well. So we'll start with the heat warning that's in place. And this heat warning, again, still in place for the same communities that we had it in place yesterday, because it's basically a two-day thing. This will be dropped for tonight as temperatures will cool. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning in place near the Olds area, tracking just off to the east. And then we have all in yellow here, the watch. Now, none of these watches or warnings are in place for Calgary, but certainly up the QE2 is where we're seeing the most active weather right now. Calgary, again, we saw a little isolated non-severe thunderstorm earlier in the south end. We've had isolated showers as well. To head north to show you that cell, it's basically already tracked to the east of the QE2, east of Didsbury and Olds, and it doesn't look at this point like it's containing large size hail, but there is some hail associated with this, and certainly a big downpour and some excessive wind gusts. Thunderstorm activity possible for Calgary really for the next 2 hours, and then maybe some isolated showers. We'll see that last a little longer off to the east of the QE2 with regards to that thunderstorm risk for tonight. And then here's what comes tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the system that will roll in, and it will deliver more widespread longer-term rainfall for the morning hours in Calgary. And then in the afternoon, we may even get some sunny breaks, and then we're looking at these isolated showers, so not as consistent, and also the risk of thunderstorms once again, especially after 3:30 in the afternoon. Then for Friday, look at this, sunshine. Yes, and the temperatures will build again. So it's been a nice break from the heat. The heat will start building again on Friday. Tomorrow, just a high of 18, a chilly wind out of the north at times, and we could pick up about 5 millimeters of rain in Calgary. And then by Friday, mainly sunny, mid-20s. Mid-20s carry in through the weekend as well.
I really like your weekend forecast.
Thank you very much, Ian. It was catered just for you.
Oh, nice.
And all of you. Yeah, we're going to boost up in temperature. It's not going to get excessively hot. At least it doesn't look like it for this weekend. But we'll be in those mid-20s with sunshine. And today, a really nice day, actually, to be at Stampede, because 23 degrees. We had cloudy periods, a couple showers here and there. I would say a little more enjoyable than the excessive heat we had yesterday. So for tomorrow, just 18. That's a cooler day. Rain for much of the day. Thunderstorm activity later in the day will likely pick up 5 millimeters. But for Friday and the weekend, last weekend of Stampede, mid-20s with a good chunk of sunshine.
To breaking news now, we have some active weather north of Calgary tonight. Let's bring Danielle in. A tornado watch near Olds.
Yeah, so we'll start with that. The tornado watch, that's in basically the red block here. I'm going to zoom in because this is where we're seeing the most active weather. So at this point, at this moment, there is no tornado activity, but there is the potential of that in all of these areas. So Airdrie up through Olds, Cremona involved in this as well. Even Cochrane is under this risk and this watch at the moment, and it heads off to the east over to the Drumheller area, where we are seeing some very active cells right now, not with regards to tornado activity, but regards to larger size hail and very strong wind gusts, is near the Acme area and near the Hussar area. So there's two places here. I want to show you, do a little dance around here and show you what's happening. The most active cell, the most dangerous cell right now is just outside of the Acme area, basically the core of it in between Acme and Three Hills. I'm going to pop out the lightning here so you can see this, and this is producing large size hail, potentially even larger than golf ball size hail, just to the north of the Acme area, catching the edge of Acme. This is tracking off to the east. So heads up if you are just off to the east, especially if you're south of the Three Hills area. Three Hills, you will catch the edge of this, but likely not the worst edge. Okay, around Hussar, that's where we're seeing some activity as well. And I'm just going to backtrack here. Yes, that's where we're seeing this one. And this one is not as intense as the other one, but certainly some ping pong ball size hail is possible with this, and is tracking off to the east. Hussar right now has already passed through. For us here in Calgary, it's been quiet. We've had some isolated showers. We had a non-severe thunderstorm earlier today. It's 23 degrees, so the temperature is more reasonable as well. And as we track through the next 24 hours, what you can expect is temperatures to continue to cool. We are looking at a rainy morning for tomorrow, likely picking up 5 millimeters, and thunderstorm activity is possible later in the day tomorrow, just a high of 18. Tara?
All right, let's return to our active weather situation north of the city. There was a tornado watch in place.
Still in place, Tara. And the main area that we're looking at, really this active weather that can bubble up really fast and intensify really fast as well, is really up the QE2 and off to the east, which is where we have the tornado watch in place. That's in the red here, that clear red. Now, there's no tornadic activity at this point that has been reported or that I'm seeing on the radar, but there is the potential for rotation with some of these cells. So that's something to keep in mind. Also in the orange here, these are where we're seeing the most active and intense cells, and certainly some larger size hail and strong wind gusts. So I'm going to zoom into that area just to show you where we have the tornado watch in place. Cochrane is included in that. Cremona, over through Airdrie, up to Olds, Irricana, Acme, Three Hills, Morant, Drumheller. So again, with any of these cells, yes, we're looking at hail. Yes, we're looking at intense rain and strong wind gusts, but we also have the potential for rotation. So for the areas that really need to take anything seriously, especially this area. And in the orange here, that's where we have a very intense cell that's rolling through right now, producing some larger size hail. Again, with this, I just want to show you, because this one has just intensified since we last talked, and now is producing some larger size hail just to the east of Didsbury and Carstairs. I'm going to pop out the lightning here so you can see there's actually two cells. So to the east of Didsbury and Carstairs, we have a cell, and then one to the basically to the southeast of Three Hills. These are all tracking towards the east and intensifying as they go. So if you are in these areas and you can get the car in the garage, definitely get indoors, because these are producing very large size hail, larger than golf ball possible with this. And then Hussar, we're seeing less intense, a lot more lightning with this one. And you can see this one's starting to die out as it tracks off to the east, but it's certainly still one to watch. A lot of heat has remained in the southeast corner of our province, so they got another extra day of heat, but we're looking at about more than 10 degrees cooler for tomorrow in areas in the southeast. So the cool down will arrive. It will just be tomorrow there. We've already seen a bit of a cool down. We'll cool down further. And this is a look at tomorrow. We're looking at rain, heavy at times for the morning, and then it will break up in the afternoon, but we get into the chance of thunderstorm activity tomorrow afternoon as well. We'll likely pick up about 5 millimeters of rain in the city, just a high of 18. And then we get stable, sunny, with daytime highs in those mid-20s for Friday and the last weekend of Stampede. That's your Action Furnace 5-day forecast, Tara.
Thank you, Danielle. The Stampede expects 1.3 million visitors by the end of the 10-day event.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, well, if you've ever traveled with a baby,
yeah,
you know not all enjoy it.
Yeah.
But this one sure does.
Hey, 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 hey.
She's very happy about it. This is 6-month-old Rosie. She's traveling around Europe like a pro. This is so whatever to her. City, mountainside, beaches. She loves it all. Her parents say she's enjoying life abroad, one nap at a time.
What a happy, sweet baby.
So cute. And the memories you're going to have of your little baby in all of these places, that's awesome. A trucker in Michigan was flagged down by other drivers when they noticed that his vehicle was experiencing a major leak. Oh boy, that is a big mess. It looks oil, maybe? No, it's actually chocolate syrup, so no problem.
No,
but it did.
Travesty.
Yeah, it did leak all over the interstate.
Oh, the sweetest interstate of all.
I know. I mean, if you had a marshmallow, you could have dipped it in there, or a strawberry. I don't know.
Just pull up a chair.
It was kind of like a chocolate fountain, yes. Well, it can be very relaxing to just sit and listen to someone play piano. Just ask this guy. I love this so much. This is Bradford. He just sits on his mom's knee all the time when she plays the piano. Sometimes he just closes his eyes, has a little nap. Sometimes he's been known to lean in for a snuggle. Sometimes he rests on the keyboard and he just enjoys the vibration.
He's just feeling it.
He is one cool cat.
Yeah. Oh, look at those cuddles, though.
Very cute.
All right, here's your Skywatch weather camera, and in Calgary, it's quiet. So yes, we have some isolated showers, potentially even a non-severe thunderstorm, but we are getting more dangerous weather up the QE2 here and off to the east. So in the red here, that's a tornado watch, meaning rotation is possible with some of these cells, so that's something to take note of. But that's not the problem of the moment. The problem of the moment is the larger size hail, the intense downpours, and the strong wind gusts that come with some of these cells. And I would like to say heads up, Drumheller, because the worst cell is rolling right towards you here. I'm going to pop out the lightning so you can see this. And when you can see the whiter part of the cell, that's really signifying very large hail. And that's headed towards the Drumheller area. Acme, you're already starting to get the edge of a cell, and it will intensify before it gets better. And then when you look at Highway 36, this cell that did create some warnings is actually starting to die out. So Highway 36 south of Hannah, yes, it's an intense cell with a lot of lightning, but you're not looking at that larger size hail at this point. All right, still some intense heat residing in the southeast corner, but you're about to cool more than 10 degrees for tomorrow. And for Calgary specifically, your 24-hour forecast is brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free. And we're going to cool down even further in Calgary tomorrow as well. Rain heavy at times through the morning hours, about 5 millimeters, and then we may see some sunshine peek through in the afternoon. But in the afternoon, we also get into the chance of pop-up showers and isolated thunderstorms as well. Just a high of 18 and a little on the windy side. Let's do a quick little dance around. For the southern interior BC, you're looking about 26 in Kelowna. Rocky Mountain House could see some thunderstorm activity. And again, we have the potential down the QE2 into Calgary as well. And look at temperatures in the southeast corner for tomorrow. Significantly cooler. Tara.
We're going to give final word to Danielle because we've had some active weather tonight.
Whew, and Drumheller is getting something right now. So I just want to quickly show you the radar before I get into the Calgary forecast here. Check out this cell that's rolling through right now. Large size hail definitely associated with this crazy downpours and excessive wind gusts. So this is tracking straight off to the east. So if you're east of Drumheller, heads up, it's on its way to you. All right, for Calgary, we've had a little bit of rain today. We've had a nice day overall, a nice breeze, a non-severe thunderstorm in the south end earlier. Tomorrow it will be cooler. 18 degrees will be the high, and we'll likely pick up 5 millimeters of rain, most of that being in the morning, even the potential of a late day thunderstorm. Weather window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, and Alberta's climate. Thank you, Diane, for sending this in from the Sundre area.
And for breaking news anytime, go to our website, ctvnews.ca/Calgary. We'll see you tomorrow.